part 2 because it cut me off while checking on the oven, and I think that's part of it too. It's just like, check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's what I got out of this, is that not to stress too much out over it, because you're going to turn, what inevitably happens is that when you like overthink something, you kind of turn down pretty good opportunities, right? You know, like the mermaid is like an elemental of water, right? So they're just like waiting for you to like swim with them, like engage in like that exploratory view of what Spirit's cup is offering. So when you like turn that, it's like it's getting over like things not looking so perfect, like, true to your worth, like in your eyes anyway, but it's still part of the journey, right? So you're not taking any, like, just anything, and that's why like this is here. So there's balance when it comes to perspective. And so like when I was told to like turn it upside down, piece it out, we saw the Ace of Swords, which is the absolute truth of that. So that's excellent. So the top of the deck, I'm just curious, is Page of Cups in reverse. So within this process, it's saying not to forget about, like, when it comes to like your career path and your ambitions, not to forget about your inner child. That so easily we can get swept up, swept away with hey. Okay, hold on real quick. Sorry about that. Okay. Usually daddy long legs, holy smokes, are not like that energy. But because I saw like the energy behind it, especially with today being today, I was like, fuck that, that's gonna go. People are coming through in disguise. So anyway, yeah, not to forget about the inner child. So it's like, I took a couple of days off to like get my ish together, like the grown-up stuff, adulting, like the not so fun part that we have to tend to. But that doesn't need to consume every single part of our day. This is saying like, go to the park, go to the beach, do something that's different, like something that you used to do, something that you used to engage in, and let it be outdoors. Because like I try to make excuses by like, oh, I got to clean up this, or I'll go ahead and engage in this like craft or this activity, and like that used to be like the inner child, or like me, like back in the day, introverted me, where I just kind of kept away from people, as far as interaction wise. And so, yeah, like, I could do those things, but Spirit really wants me to get out there, that I'll really enjoy it. And it doesn't mean that, like, I have to do that with anybody else, like, I have to, like, call up anybody. It just means that I just gotta do it. Okay, so I'll put that there as a reminder, okay? Okay, Spirit? Okay. So, okay, what did you want to say? Oh, it's the Ace of Swords again. That's the truth. We'll put it right back there, okay? We'll put it right there, just for further emphasis. And since it's become, like, it's made an appearance so many times in the past, like, few readings. Okay, so what should I be focused on, Spirit? Okay, fell on the foot. Four of Pentacles and Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, so it's tying up loose ends. Using these like next couple of days, like, to tie up loose ends and take on some ownership, like full accountability. Yeah, that's what that is. Like, the home is a throne. Like, we're the gatekeeper when it comes to what we will allow in. And, yeah. Definitely. That's what that is. Yeah. This also means housekeeping because, you see how well kept that front door is. It has a wreath. There's no scrimping when it comes to like the minor arcana. Like it's also celebratory. We're not just like checking boxes here. We're engaging in the practice of like what it means to be wealthy, and not just like in pockets, but also what we make of it, like what's the manifestation of it. And yeah, because a wreath at the door is almost like, what do you call it, a garland, when it comes to like celebrating birthdays or whatever. And to me it feels like, the world card, like you've come full circle, and it just has that like finishing touch. Like the idea of that as you step in, as you leave out, it's psychologically speaking, subconsciously speaking, I think it does wonders. Okay, anything else, Spirit? The Empress. Fucking awesome. Almond green, that's highly abundant. Archangel Raphael present here. Very healing energy. So when we're looking at the Empress, she's very fertile, highly creative, like the most creative. So when it comes to being solutions oriented, it's almost like limitless. So with that, healer energy, yes? Definitely. I love it. How could you not? Okay. Okay, bottom of the deck is Three of Swords. Why do we have Three of Swords? Four of Cups in reverse. That doesn't make any sense to me, Spirit. What's going on there? What? Okay, what's beneath that? Queen of Pentacles. Oh. I think what that means is because our role and our responsibility, it means that like we have to break some hearts when it comes down to it. Like the Empress, like how could you not love the Empress? Like she does so much, and I mean, like when in upright, it's like she can do no harm. You know what I mean? Like she means absolutely well for all. And she's not just like, you don't get into the Empress seat through bullshit energy. There is no way that you can be an Empress or call yourself an Empress. I mean, like with High Priestesses, you can like kind of like finagle that energy, but I mean, just because there's so many like things to learn when it comes to that stuff, that people can like skirt around and fuck around a little bit with that energy. But when it comes to the Empress, you don't fuck around, okay? There's something prestigious and very like self-validating because there's a reason why. There's a component of the Queen of Swords within the Empress. Very well balanced. And yeah, that's what I've got to say about that. Just I would say very mature, because like the trend now is that a lot of people are into like witchery and the occult and all of that. But so there's like baby high priestesses, almost like people who don't respect the energy, that's for sure. Okay? So therefore they don't respect themselves enough to like follow through when it comes to the ethics of it. So coming over here, we got when it comes to the Empress, like sitting in that position, like we're gonna have to like make some sacrifices and forgo certain, like we're gonna have to break some hearts when it comes down to it. I mean, that might be a harsh word, especially if like meeting somebody new or whatnot, but like there's a time and place for everything, okay? And spirits, like when we take that cup, especially being in that position, like that means like the Three of Cups that have fallen, like don't want to like foregoing celebration and extracurricular activities with, I call it extracurricular when it comes to like romantic type of bonds, okay? Because I have a job to do when it comes to spirit. So, it's foregoing that realm at this time, because Queen of Pentacles is here. It's time to like really birth things when it comes to exercising, like being like the best mother of all, industrious, fair, just more involved in the Pentacle energy and self-sustaining than and independence, and just refortifying than anything, because we can get somebody else to do that for us, but like how rewarding is that, honestly? How fulfilling is that? I'm at a certain point in my life where it's like, no, I want to do these things, I want to do these things for myself. You think like I work that hard at like this job and that job and that job just to like, just like plop, no. What is there? 10 of Swords. Yeah. I killed myself over, other roles, and it's time to just like, I've moved past that, those challenges, and it's now like time to like get a comprehensive view and like sum that up and do something about it, like for reals. Like, why would I just stop at like a certain? No, like it's all meant to be invested to something greater. So that was behind that. And see, like the 10 of Pentacles, like 10, we got 10 right here, and this is in the coming, like this is planting seeds for that. All of these efforts were meant to be investments and planting seeds, and even like tilling the soil almost with all of those efforts, those hard efforts. Like these are ancestral efforts too. Like I didn't get my work ethic out of like nothing. It's within my blood. And yeah, you see the owl in the back and the tree, like it's veering over. So it's, like how earthworms, they kind of till the soil naturally. And, even when like it like chomps through or whatever, the trail that it leaves behind when it comes to like their, whatever, like their fertilization of the soil. But, moreover, they aerate the soil as they till through. Same thing with this, we're aerating the soil. It's not just shits that like shitty things that like that we encountered. Like this is part of like the preparatory phase of like harvesting, like before planting this. Well, this is simultaneous to planting the seeds, but this is where we get to know that we're not just like going anywhere and like planting our seeds, like thinking that everything's going to like have a high success rate. No, the high success rate is because of these trials, collectively speaking. And so, I mean, like, this is wonderful. Yeah, oh my gosh. I don't even know what to expect. So I'm told to pull one more card out of here, but the star card. I mean, seriously. A star is being born. That's so awesome. Thank you so very much. The sun, yeah. Are you? I have to slow clap at this. Holy smokes. A star is being born. Not just any star. Not just in any constellation, but like the most prominent. This is the Eye of Ra. Just like magically delicious. Thank you, Ra. Okay. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Like, I don't need to put it very, like, this is giving me the vibe of like, just chill. Like, you put in so much work already. You don't have to prove it to anybody else, like, by doing extra work. Like, doing extra credit is just, they're saying is beneath me. That's me, like, trying to be like the pick me girl, or no, not that, but it's, I guess so. Like, trying to prove it to somebody, you know. No, seriously, like, no, don't do that to yourself. It's the work already shows for itself. Like, if anybody has to question it, like, all you have to just reiterate to them is that this is a combined effort of my core divine team. So if you have shit, like, what do you call it? If you're talking smack on me, you're also talking smack on what's delivered by the divine. Like, I have no doubt about it at all. So, you know, that's really it. So, cut the deck. Knight of Pentacles. It has been a journey, hasn't it? Yeah. You know, people think, like, you know, it's divinely guided. People think that, like, oh, you know, Tina's only been doing this for 3 years, where I've, you know, been doing this for, like, you know, 15, 20 years or whatever. Like, why does she deserve it or whatever? Do you know, you have no idea, like, how much work I have put in. It's not just the sum of like 3 years. It's the intensity, the engagement, its constancy. This is not just devoted like 1 or 2 hours a day, like within like, you know, a certain fraction of the day. No, it's like, it's comprehensive. Like, it is intense. It is like going at something like it's constantly working towards your master's degree. And what else did you want to say about that? Like, when I first started, before I was doing this whole like YouTube, like the live portion of here, when I was on YouTube, when I first started, I mean, like, I told you, for every 10 minutes that you saw in the clips, I would spend like at least an hour, trying to edit out what like people made me feel like insecure about, with all the ums and ahs and, you know, all of that. And I would also look up like certain angel numbers. I would look up certain things. I would add the verbiage, you know. I did it all myself. And like the artwork, like the thumbnails and all of that, I did all of it myself. When it came to like here, I did all of that myself. Hi. We're just wrapping up right here. Anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm just going to go and grab the bananagrams. But happy new moon in Pisces. Okay. So, okay. What additional messages do you have for us, Spirit? Okay. Okay, let's put that one down. We have the F that fell in between the legs, and then I that fell face down. So I'm getting like there's a formula. You know, when you work with Excel, it's like if this... I'm not an Excel master. But I think it's more like looking at the possibilities. Yeah. Because it's looking at the predictability and forecasting. That's what I am getting here. So we have IFAND, yeah, if and yeah, WXFHMCE. Okay. So what am I? Okay, I feel like I need to just look at this. Okay. So, yeah, we have wax here. I don't even know what that means when it comes to your realm. Oh, I'm just sure. Oh my goodness, what? Well, thank you. The divine. Oh, you like it? Like, it's a little crazy right now. Okay, I gotta read this, but thank you. All right, household chores. Oh, we have mend here. Wax, you know. I know that that's a term in your world, and I don't know exactly what that all means. So some of that stuff is foreign. Chef. I think when it comes to like going into new worlds, we have to look at all the ingredients. And being, you know, artists and co-creators, we have to really examine like our resources to make the most out of it. Yeah, as far as fixing things, like fixing up a dish. Yeah, fix is also here. Mend. Yeah, so when it comes, I think the Empress energy is coming in through like strong here because we have mend and fix. Okay. Dax. Is that Guardians of the Galaxy? Is that Dax? You're bad. What do you mean? Max. XI11. So that's the Justice card. Refresh my memory if you can recall. In Guardians of the Galaxy, is that like, what's his name? That big guy, is his name Dax? No, because you like doing your thing, didn't mean to sidetrack you. Yeah, I'm trying not to get sidetracked too. Oh, hey, I got your message, and I think, yeah, because I remember your avatar. And yeah, I just wanted to see if you would turn up, and you're here, so. But do you remember, is it Dax? I don't really, I think so. So even though like how strong he is, there's a certain realm of fragility in him. And I think that goes back since it came out. But you don't remember? Like, doesn't that ring a bell, Dax? Anyway, Page of Cups in reverse. We're looking at Dax of Frigil. Frick, I wish I could remember, but that's okay. We have F and W here. I don't think we really have to fend anymore. I mean, I think, at least for me, I don't really need to, like, fight over things. You know, I can make my own way. So, you know, even though I feel like maybe there might be situations where I feel like, you know, the situation might call for that, at least the old self, I don't need to do that anymore. Like, because I've seen it on the outskirts and it's just petty. You know, it becomes like a show, like a display, almost entertainment value for higher ups who are just bored out of their minds. So they like to see like people like claw at each other tooth and nail over, like, you know, just like bullshit. Anyway, so let me see if there's anything here, because I got really distracted that you came through here. So just trying to do my thing here. So let me see here. Fix and me if, does that sound right? Huh. Where would that W go, though? I don't know. I think there's a huge showing here for the West Coast, because we have WC. But it could also be WD, like short, like a reference to like WD-40, especially since, let's see, I'll show you. Give me a second. So WD-40, knowing that we have a hand at things when we're trying to like come through with like our ingredients, putting things together, just like becoming a master at like what is at hand. We can both fix things and take hold of like what is present, like what's on the plate right now. And with that, it's like expediting things, almost like a quick turnkey. So that's like the reference to WD-40. That it's like when we're trying to unlock something, figure things out, the mastery in like that daily activity of knowing our resources and employing them allows us to like kind of make things like easier. Easier to figure out, easier to turnkey, and just like knowing our personal involvement in that, that we're not losing ourselves in, you know, our role. I don't know about you, but I see fix me. Yeah, definitely. And like doing all of this is a practice of like, it's just very self-validating that we're fixing ourselves when we're able to like become more action-oriented in just like the daily activities, something like as you know, as maybe mundane as fixing ourselves a meal. All of those investments add up to it's like subliminal messages to manifestation. So that key of if like, I guess I really need to look up what that reference is in Excel on formulas with if, because there's more meaning there. So it's like not having to, it's not, what do you call it? It's not that what if energy, like in hindsight. It's more like looking at if in a action-oriented type of view. So that's the energy here when it comes to, holy smack, what? I had tea right here. What? I don't even see that. What? Well, surprise, surprise. Okay. So I guess we're going to put T next to C. And together with that, it's terms and conditions. And what that is the fine print of contracts. Oh shoot, I have to get to the oven right now. But it's at the top of the line. It's terms and conditions. It's looking at that energy of like checking yourself before you wreck yourself, your personal standards. Yeah. But like also writing them up, like, when it comes to, how do I say it? Like scribing them like up in your mind. But also knowing that you have to be flexible with them. Yeah, terms and conditions. Yeah. Because, like, if you're a chef, you have, like, sous chef, which is those that help prepare the ingredients, like, that help chop just prep everything, chop certain vegetables or whatever, pan fry something. Yeah. So it's, like, it's not just knowing, like, how to do things yourself, but also knowing that, like, when you depend on others, that you kind of set the tone as well for expectations. Okay, I think that's it. Well, thanks for joining me. And now, holy smokes, that this reading is officially over. I thank my sponsors, my supporters, my donations provided in light and love. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the compliments and your added, invested, positive energy. Thank you so very much. What else? Yeah, so upon closing this reading, I close all portals, sending all energies back with their appropriate karma due. All forms of your karma due. In this lovely new moon in Pisces, sending all energies back on this timeless read. In light and love. I close all portals now.